This is IGN. Video game consoles are selling for 12% more in the US than last year. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, Disney has signed a, quote, substantial seven-figure deal for Impossible Creatures, a best-selling British fantasy series featuring fantastical beasts that the publishing world has dubbed as the next Harry Potter. Written by Katherine Rundell, 2 novels in the Impossible Creatures series have been released so far, each of which earned rare multi-million-pound book deals ahead of publication. At least 3 more novels in the series are planned. According to Deadline, Disney secured the rights to Impossible Creatures in a bidding war with Netflix and Warner Brothers, the latter of whom is already busy readapting Harry Potter into an ambitious decade-long HBO TV series. Impossible Creatures follows the adventures of a young boy who discovers a magical world after traveling in the Scottish Highlands. When I read Impossible Creatures, I knew it belonged here at Disney, said Disney boss Bob Iger in a statement celebrating the deal. And Nintendo has just revealed a fresh version of mysterious animated short film Close to You that featured a toddler taking their first steps, now with a small army of Pikmin visible. To be clear, this is the same short film, albeit a new version where its previously invisible Pikmin creatures can now be seen and heard. It's a smart reveal by Nintendo, and one which rewards repeat viewing, as the now familiar toddler unknowingly interacts with and almost squashes the hidden creatures. Currently, Nintendo's new Pikmin-filled version of the film is only available via the company's Nintendo Today smartphone app, though we're expecting it to roll out more widely very shortly. IGN speculated Close to You was indeed a teaser for a new Pikmin project based on its inclusion of several musical cues from the Pikmin series. Additionally, the movements of household objects appeared extremely similar to the movements of items carried by the scavenging Pikmin creatures, which have collected human items in several previous Pikmin games. So what could it be? Nintendo may well be teasing an all-new entry in the Pikmin series for Switch 2. Or, alternatively, it could be prepping an expanded Switch 2 re-release for 2023's brilliant Pikmin 4. Video game hardware is selling better than ever in the US, according to Circana, but that's also because it's more expensive than ever, 12% more expensive per unit sold than last year. This comes from Circana's August report, which showed that hardware spending was up 32% year over year thanks to the Nintendo Switch 2, sales of which offset double-digit declines in sales of PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Switch 1. Currently, per Circana, Nintendo Switch 2 sales are trending 77% ahead of the Switch 1 sales over the same period. As Matt Piscatella noted on Blue Sky, with 2.4 million units sold life to date over its first 3 months on the market, Nintendo Switch 2 is now 5% ahead of the previous record-setting pace of PlayStation 4, which sold 2.2 million units during the 3 months ending January 2014. Circana also notes that hardware spending year-to-date has grown 20% year-over-year, and unit sales are up by 6.5%. But that's not necessarily because people are buying more consoles. The average sale price of 1 unit of video game hardware is up 12.3% to $453 per unit. Yes, hardware is doing well so far this year thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, of course, but it's higher selling prices that are really driving the total spending growth, Piscatella said. It was a big month for sports games, with NBA 2K26 topping the charts for August overall as well as on PlayStation and Xbox, and becoming the 5th best-selling game of the year so far. In second was Madden NFL 26, now the 10th best-selling game of the year to date, and also a component of both the EA Sports MVP bundle, ranking number 8 for August, and the EA Sports Kickoff bundle, debuting at number 9. Other new games this month include Mafia: The Old Country debuting at number 3, Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater debuting at number 4, and Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar debuting at number 19 for August. Gears of War Reloaded didn't make the overall best-selling chart, but it debuted at number 6 on PlayStation and number 8 on PC. Other notable jumps included Helldivers 2, which went from number 25 last month to number 14 this month. Analyst Matt Piscatella has said on Blue Sky that he is actively working to confirm Helldivers 2 sales data on Xbox. It's not currently represented in the Xbox chart. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba The Hinokami Chronicles 2 jumped from number 24 to number 10, which may be due to its release date falling on August 1st. Circana's tracking for August began on August 3rd, so the game's initial launch was tracked last month, but most of the sales since have fallen in the August tracking. Kirby and the Forgotten Land also made a leap from number 36 on Nintendo Switch charts last month to number 6, likely thanks to the release of the Star-Crossed World upgrade pack for Switch 2. Overall, content spending was up 11% to $4.2 billion for August. In accessories, the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller was the best-selling accessory in both unit sales and dollar sales, both for August and for the year so far. Overall, total game spending was up 11% year-over-year to $4.7 billion, largely thanks to NBA 2K26, the Nintendo Switch 2, and increases in mobile spending. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console and subscribe to our weekly podcasts through the podcast service of your choice.
SpokenLayer.